Hello my fireflies and welcome back to the TheCyanFirefly. It's me, Lyiat, and today I'm going to throw down the TLDR on Trine, a very interesting game by Frozen Byte. Frozen Byte is a skilled Finnish developer whose breakthrough work was known as Shadowgrounds, and then moved on to make the hits Trine and Trine 2. We will be looking at Trine 2 very soon. All that said, what is Trine? Well, Trine takes place in a fantasy kingdom that has been devastated by civil war and undead. There was once a great king who held a great land in relative peace. Once he died, he left behind no heir to take up his throne. The realm soon erupted into civil war. An undead army took advantage of the confusion and decided to attack. Trine focuses on the exploits of three heroes known as Zoya the Thief, Amadeus the Wizard, and Pontus the Knight. As the undead advance on the Astral Academy, the thief finds a chance for profit and plunder, planning on trying to raid the academy before the undead get there. On her quest for treasure, she discovers the Trine and is transfixed by it, being stuck in place by its power. The wizard, having noticed the commotion, goes to investigate. Upon spying the woman, he goes to make a move on her. Amadeus fancies himself very good with the ladies, however, he winds up getting stuck as well due to the mysterious power of the artifact. Meanwhile, the knight arrives at the academy to aid in the fight against the undead. Having heard the commotion himself, he goes to investigate and winds up being stuck as well. The three are combined into one physical being, taking the same place in space-time. They must now work together for survival, dodging the undead army while trying to discover how to separate their bodies back into three parts. So, what can you do in Trine 1? Well, you gain control of three heroes at once, being able to easily switch between them at any given point in time. They all have their own unique skills, and you must utilize them in creative ways to get from the start of each level to the end. The thief can use her bow and fire a grappling hook to move around swiftly from place to place. The wizard may spawn various objects and levitate objects to assist in traveling the world. Then, finally, you have the knight, who is incredibly skilled at fighting and can defend himself with his great shield. Now, I'd like to say here that only the utilization of all three can cause success. That really isn't the case, and I don't know how I feel about it. The developers of the game tried to make sure that you could progress if any of your heroes died. As a result, any hero can possibly solve a puzzle. This has the unintended effect of making the thief the best hero in the game, fully capable of solving any puzzle on her own. Just using her grappling hook can get you nearly anywhere, and the proper use of her bow can defeat any enemy. So the game is still good, but I would have perhaps liked to see a heavier need for each hero. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. That said, each character plays very well and feels pretty good to control. There is value in swapping characters because some are vastly more efficient at certain puzzles than others. Their abilities are well thought out and work well together, blending to make the player into a solo powerhouse. You are basically a full adventuring party combined into one. The abilities that you gain through play are also pretty cool and add even further utility to each character, such as the ability to make planks as the wizard or the ability to hurl objects as the knight. Now, I also want to mention the manner in which the game approaches the story. The whole game is done in a narrative style. In between each level, you are treated to the voice talents of Terry Wilton, who fills in the plot details in a very storybook-like manner. The way he talks gives you a very real sense of a lost adventure tale, and gets the player engrossed in what's going on in the world. The banter between the three heroes also adds quite a bit to the experience, due to their awkward predicament and conflicting personalities. All in all, I really like this title. I'm going to play more of it so I can get ready for Trine 2 and take a look at that, which will be co-commentated with at least Azali, who will be playing alongside with me. Trine 1 is very much worth the money and should be a must-buy for any gamer with a passing interest in RPGs or physics-based puzzling. The only addition I wished for was for a co-op mode that went beyond local, as it would have been very fun to play this with other people online. It's kinda hard to squeeze three people around the same computer desk, especially if one lives several states away. But the single-player experience makes the title fully worth it. You will have a good time while playing through this game. However, for now, this has been Lyiat with the TheCyanFirefly, turning the lock on the next chest in the gaming world.